Hi English 1022 students, I'm here to give you a preview of the syllabus. Welcome to my kitchen. Some of my videos will be done at home, some of them will be done in my office at Boulder County campus, and so you'll often get to see my highly reflective ceiling and my shelving. And maybe my cats. You heard my cats in a video this morning, so they might decide to walk across my keyboard and show me their tail and their butt and all those cat things that cats do. All right, so the syllabus. If you have any questions, let me know. Just a preview to help you to read through it more efficiently. All the information about the class is up here, how many credits, where it's taking place, which is online, all my contact information, all of my office hours on campus, and my Zoom office hour. For my online classes, I do hold a 30-minute Zoom office hour. You don't require any, it does not require, sorry, working through some sentences real quick. It does not require a sign up. You can just show up. And I will make it an open office hour. So when you show up in Zoom, I will bring you in from the waiting room. And if it's not a confidential conversation, which you'll need to let me know about, I'll just let everybody in because everybody learns from all the questions and all of that good collaborative learning stuff. So definitely think about the online office hours. I will hold the first one on August 23rd from 10 to 10:30. I mentioned the check-in meetings here, so I am going to flip over to D2L to show you a few things about the check-in meetings when we get down to that part of the grades and how you're earning your grade and the assignments you're doing. Course materials. So there are 2 textbooks. I have a big stack of books over here. I'm wondering if I can, oh good, at least I can get the red one out. Show you the one that is the newest edition, the 9th edition. If you're finding used copies of the 8th edition at affordable prices, go for it. I will give you page numbers from both textbooks all semester long. This is, I think, an improved version of the textbook. There are a couple sections, chapters on sources that are a lot better presented than the ones in the green one. There's an image of the green one in D2L. So either textbook will work for you. And most of the information is the same, just a few updates in a couple of chapters, just like by a paragraph or something. It's not, textbooks don't usually change everything all the way. So just like little updates here and there. So either one will do. I just wanted to kind of show you the textbook, but there's all the course material. Here's another welcome message from me, different from the one that's in D2L. I'm flipping through this quickly. These are the requirements, the course learning outcomes, the topical outline, things that you will experience in the class that match up with my calendar at the very end. So you'll remember that English Composition 2 is a guaranteed transfer course when you transfer to a four-year college within the state of Colorado. And so that's what all this information is. And this is, again, more rhetorical knowledge. So that's what we're doing in this class. So exciting. One of my favorite classes to teach, English 1022, and you'll see why as we experience the class. I like to help you to be creative thinkers and critical thinkers. So lots of learning outcome stuff still. Here's my overview of the course. So how are you earning your grade is here. I showed in the other video where your journal is and where the collaborative discussion board is. I'm going to go over, sorry about that. Oops, I'm trying to, my Alt-Tab button is not being cooperative right now. Here it goes, finally. Get into D2L, and I want to show you the check-in page. I'm scrolling past it, I apologize. The check-in meetings page. These are writing check-in meetings. We can talk about time management. We can talk about other learning strategies. Happy to do that. I'm very good at that. Been teaching for a long time, and gosh, I think of myself as a lifelong learner, so I feel like it's something I'm always doing, is learning something new and trying to set up a schedule so that I can learn something new, whether I'm taking a class or not. So happy to talk with you about writing or learning, being a college student, whatever. But this is the check-in meeting page. And you'll notice after I'm done making this video, but for each 2 weeks of the class, I will add some submodules down here to sign up sheets for check-in meetings. And you're required to do 2, which is what the syllabus said. But I also wanted to show you this page because all of my office hour information is repeated here. The Zoom link for check-in meetings is here. But I'll make that stuff available in our modules as well. So I tend to embed everything you need in each module, as I mentioned in my tour of D2L, but there are these, you scroll past all the 15 weeks of the semester, there are all these places where I've collected all the readings that you'll end up doing. And so you can look at this stuff now, but it's really not useful to you until we're ready to use it, with the exception of the check-in meeting page. You might want to come here if you want to check out times. They'll be the same days and times every week because I'm have a tight teaching schedule and have other meetings and things, but it will always be available to you. So I wanted to show that to you. For heaven's sakes, my Alt-Tab button is being really weird right now. That's not ever happened. Okay, well, I might be restarting my computer to see if I can get that to work better. But I flipped over there because I showed you the journal points, the collaborative discussion board points, and you notice 2 check-in meetings. So I wanted to show you that corresponding place in D2L where you can find that information. 4 essays, or 300 points total, 75 points each. You're going to do a midterm revision. It's really not a little past midterm. I'm going to just kind of correct that. I thought it would be, but it's actually right at midterm. And then at the end of the semester, a reflection essay based on your practices with revision this semester and with writing this semester and all kinds of things. So really important for you to know you're earning 1,000 points, and you can see, like, missing a journal, you're missing 1% of your grade. But those add up quickly if you miss a lot of them, so keep that in mind. And I just wanted to pause at the grade part. Won't be talking in any more specifics about the syllabus, but this is, how you earn your grade according to the ranges. Here are the names of the essay assignments. There are 4. I think there are instructions for all the essays in D2L now, with the exception of essay 4, so I'll get that posted when I can. But we start with the rhetorical analysis, and it's not due, the final revised essay is not due until the end of module 4, I believe. Okay, so we're taking some time on this one because it's a pretty common academic assignment. There is a revision policy that you can revise each of your 4 essays one time, and I'll talk about that with you more as we get into the class, but really good idea to use the check-in meetings to work with me on a rough draft so that I can give you some feedback, and then you can do revisions from there and then turn in the final version of the rhetorical analysis at the end of module 4. Better to do that than to turn in just whatever, get your grade, and then have to revise, and then maybe not having time to revise, or maybe not being able to revise because we're working on another essay and you have another exam and another class, all of that, trying to schedule all of that out. So keep that in mind, that there will be assignment drop boxes for revisions that are not required. You are required to revise just for the midterm. Information about the check-in meetings, information about the workshops, late policy. I'm going to pause and say here, you all, I do have a grace period. I actually am going to change this in front of you through the end of week 13, through the end of module 13. And so what this means is that if your deadline for the assignments for module 1 are the 28th, then you have until September 4th to post any assignment for module 1 that you didn't get done, right? It's actually a week grace period. If it's a Thursday assignment, it will be the next Thursday, right? But if you miss the grace period deadline, then it stays at 0 in the grade book for the whole semester. So I'm glad to give you these grace period deadlines, because things happen during the week and you just need a little extra time to get through some stuff that you didn't get through. I don't recommend that you use it every week and that you're always kind of a week behind. Just kind of save them for when you need them. I watched a few students in the summer semester get really, really behind, and they ended up having to drop the class, withdraw from the class, because they were using the grace period deadline more as their schedule. So it's not really there to help you to stay behind always. You're better off if you stay caught up with the class and just use that when you need to. But happy to put that in place for you, because I know things happen for me too. And then I'll be emailing you and saying, oh, I'm not done with the essays yet, y'all. I'm working on it, because I'm a human being as well that can get behind. Make sure you log in every week. This is a long section on attendance participation. And then all the college policies on academic honesty and how to be a student and what does it mean to be an online student and how to interact and all of that stuff. I, expect you to treat other people as you expect to be treated. That's the golden rule ethic of our course. I have that somewhere in here in yellow. And you'll notice in a lot of the sections that there's stuff highlighted in yellow because I'm trying to draw your attention to that text so you don't have to read through everything. All the important dates are here. Last day to withdraw from the class is all the way through to November 19th. I'm starting late in the semester and working backwards. If you decide you want to drop with a refund, you'll have to make that decision pretty quick by September 6th. Last day of class is the 12th of December. It just caught my eye. And you'll notice here, these are the days we aren't having class. So no class on September 5, no class Monday through Sunday, 11/21, 11/27, because that's our fall break. When we return from fall break, we have 2 more weeks of the class. And you'll be working on your final reflection essay at that point. And here's the plan. I remind you that every week you'll be doing either 1 or 2 D2L assignments on the discussion board or the quiz. And then the essays are due. So the deal with the calendar is you see that I list each week, 15 weeks of the semester. I refer you to the weekly schedule, which I showed you in the tour to D2L. And then the only thing that you can see in the calendar are the deadlines for the essays. So end of module 4 is September 18. That's when essay 1 is due. And then you'll see we're going to get through essay 2 a little faster. That one's due by October 2. So you can at least put these major deadlines in, but you can also just know that every week you're going to have 1 or 2 discussion board, quiz, journal, and something due in D2L each week. So I don't put those in the schedule because I like flexibility in teaching. I like to react to the things in the world that are happening to us now and then, design something based on that. So that's how that will work. Let me know if you have questions about the syllabus. You're doing that for a discussion board post, so I'll look for those questions. And additional questions, of course, email me if you have concerns. Take care, y'all. Talk to you later.